Following the deadly attacks in New Orleans and Las Vegas, law enforcement across the country are on high alert, including here in the city of Buffalo. Buffalo Police Commissioner Joe Gramaglia spoke with Two on Your Side about the security plans that they have in place for big events like last night's New Year's Eve ball drop. Two on Your Side's Andy Payton is live from downtown Buffalo with more on what he had to say. Andy?
Well, Scott, you just heard our NBC team break it down for you there a few moments ago, but the question we keep hearing and folks are asking us is how was this driver able to get into the crowd? And the reason for that is this bollard that I'm standing next to right here. It almost comes up to my waist, as you can see. This was missing last night in New Orleans due to the ongoing construction ahead of the Super Bowl, opening a lane for threats that law enforcement here in Buffalo have a pretty interesting way of dealing with. Here's a look.
The new year in Buffalo ringing in on a high, lighting the sky for thousands above the electric tower. But down in New Orleans,
I mean, it all just happened so quickly.
2025 already reaching a new low.
It was chaos and very, very scary.
It happened just after 3 a.m. when a 42-year-old man who has been identified as Shamsuddin Jabbar and is believed to be tied to ISIS drove a pickup truck into a crowd of people on Bourbon Street, killing at least 15 and injuring 30 others.
It's just tragic for your entire community as a whole and very taxing on your first responders.
A tragedy Buffalo Police Commissioner Joseph Gramaglia says he can relate to, experiencing a similar one on 5/14 and spending last night overseeing a ball drop that saw close to 3,000 people gather downtown.
How exactly do you go about preventing something like this from happening?
You know, prevention is it's a tough thing. You certainly plan for the worst, you train for the best outcome, so you have to plan to harden your target.
The target in this case, an immense crowd of people. In one, a simple metal barricade won't be enough to keep secure, causing the department to rethink how they can use their current resources in more creative ways.
We get DPW plow trucks to block the roadways coming in.
A strategy Buffalo has used since 2017 and something many in the region may remember was put in place up in Toronto back in 2018 after a van sped down a sidewalk killing 10. Two on Your Side's Ron Plants was there.
In addition, we understand that physical barriers like these trucks have been placed at certain locations, including around the Air Canada Centre, where there was a hockey game tonight.
That approach, just one of the many the department is constantly vetting when planning for events like these.
The longer you plan with nothing happening, that could breed complacency.
And now using Tuesday's tragedy as a reminder for why they do.
You really have to look around the world, if you will. You have to look around the world to see what's happening.
Now, the situation down in New Orleans is obviously still very fluid. We will continue to have updates for you online and here on air. You can follow that on our website, WGRZ.com. But for now, On Your Side and live here outside Buffalo Police Headquarters, Andy Payton, Channel 2 News.